So there's this Star Wars game I play every once in a while, might pick it up once every week or two. It's called Lego Star Wars Battles. And today I just logged into the game and was met with this, an important message to our players. Oh boy, this can never be good. We're sorry to say that Lego Star Wars Battles will be closing. What is going on? No, the game will no longer be available for download and officially closed on Thursday, 1st of July. As of today, you'll no longer be able to make in-game purchases. If you have any in-game currency, remember to use it before the game goes offline on 1st of July, blah, 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 blah. Not another one. No, we want to thank all the players who've supported the game, and we hope to see you again soon in a galaxy not too far, far away. Well, that's a cute touch on the end, isn't it? Why are they canceling one of the best mobile Star Wars titles in years? Why? Seriously, this game is actually great. On the App Store, it has a 4.7 star rating. It's still ranked 149 on the strategy game charts. Sure, it could be higher, but there are thousands of mobile games out there. 149 ain't all that bad. So why are Disney or TT Games or whoever deciding to close this thing down? Hey everyone, it's Andrew. For those who haven't played it, LEGO Star Wars Battles is an online-only PvP tower defense game, meaning that as soon as this is shut down on July 1st, there'll be no way of playing it. The servers are being shut down, which sucks because the gameplay, like I said, actually holds up. It's pretty good. If you've never played it, then within the next month or today, I'd recommend downloading it. The game is completely free, runs pretty damn smoothly, has great graphics and fun gameplay. You start with a few basic cards, which you play in real time to deploy troops into the battle and take out your opponent's turrets. Each match only goes for about 2.5 minutes, and whoever's left standing with most turrets at the end wins. Now, what's strange about this game is that it's never had a proper release. The game is still in beta and will never get the full international release it deserves. Pretty sure you still can't play this in certain countries, and it looks like you'll unfortunately never be able to. The game also still has several unfinished features, such as the clans section. In the game, it says this is still coming soon, and it even says coming soon on the Star Wars website. It still says that. Now, I first made a video about this game back in September 2019. That's when we first heard about the game's existence. Back then, the game had a broad release date of 2020, and the beta released in certain countries a short while after, and since then, not much has really changed. The game's had a few minor updates as far as I know, but it might possibly be the most popular, yet under the radar, underappreciated, undermarketed Star Wars mobile game ever released. There was never a trailer or any promotional material released by either LEGO or Disney, nothing marketed, nothing publicized. So it seems as if this was maybe just an experiment by the developers. The publishers wanted to see if the game would be popular enough to have a future, and they wanted to see if it was going to be worth the effort to put in the extra funding into dev time, but obviously not. But that's what's even stranger. To me, the game seems to be popular enough to receive additional support and development. So each time I've gone to search for a match, the longest I've had to wait is maybe 30 seconds, right, to find another player to match up against. And I live in Australia, meaning that unless the game just, runs on an international server and I'm facing people from all over the world, I'm likely playing against other Australians or neighboring countries. And there aren't that many of us. It's only like 25 million Australians, and that's lower than the population of California on its own. So it seems like there's enough of a player base here to keep this thing running. So perhaps it's not an issue of how many people are playing, but rather how much people are spending. Yes, the great money question issue. Like every other mobile game, LEGO Star Wars Battles, of course, has microtransactions. Well, I mean, it had microtransactions anyway, now that's all been turned off. So perhaps the publishers weren't seeing enough money spent in the game, but I mean, what do you expect? The game was still in beta with a bunch of missing features, and almost everything could be unlocked via progression anyway, which is loads of fun. And the game was never marketed. I'm gonna keep saying that. I mean, the real reason I'm so disappointed about this is because even if it may get repetitive after a little while, LEGO Star Wars Battles is loads of fun. And even if the strategy in this game is basic, there are still certain tactics you can employ to increase your chances of winning. Certain classes and characters are more powerful against others. You can spawn in hero characters to try and make a real push and change the face of the battle, and everything's on a cooldown timer, so you can't just, spam reinforcements. Also, did I mention the game looks great? Graphics and animations are slick. There's loads of different planets and maps to play on. And like I said, you can unlock more characters the more you play. Lots of fun choosing different characters. Each of them does something different. You can play as both the Empire and the Rebellion and have different factions and forces and reinforcements that work great. So LEGO Star Wars Battles is developed by TT Odyssey, and they're a part part of TT Games, and they're the guys who are building LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga and have created all LEGO games we know and love. So they have access to that game and all of the assets involved, right? With the Skywalker Saga hopefully releasing later this year, unless we see another delay, I feel like LEGO Star Wars Battles could be a great mobile tie-in game. Why not update the game with more characters from the Skywalker Saga, hold events to line up with the release of the Skywalker Saga? There's so much potential for crossover here that it seems super strange they'd cancel a solid game with a decent player base. I mean, apart from Galaxy of Heroes, there aren't really many other modern Star Wars games available to play on mobile, which means that perhaps Disney and LEGO, or someone anyway, has something planned. Star Wars has had a strange relationship with mobile gaming over the past 10 or so years. There were some successful titles like Star Wars Commander, Star Wars Tiny Death Star, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, even though, yes, there's a lot of mixed opinions about this game's developers and their relationship with the player base, but you'd still call it a successful game. There's also been a lot of cancelled and shut down Star Wars titles. There was Star Wars Force Arena, Star Wars Uprising. You can't play Commander anymore. You can't play Tiny Death Star. They've all been taken down off the app stores. So is there a new Star Wars mobile game on the way? Another LEGO mobile game? After you watch this video, you know what I want you to do? Go and download LEGO Star Wars Battles and start playing, even if you just play 1 or 2 matches. It absolutely sucks that such a decent mobile game is being shelved before even getting a proper release. I mean, like I said, this thing is decently popular, but just imagine how much more it could be if it had the marketing it deserves. Perhaps the idea was to market it alongside the Skywalker Saga, but since that's been pushed back, LEGO Star Wars Battles isn't earning enough to hold up on its own. Originally, this game was announced a few months after the Skywalker Saga, and some of the character models and details in Battles are using assets from the Skywalker Saga, so maybe that's the reason they're pulling the plug, because they're not having tie-in releases. But I'd love to see what happens if suddenly a bunch of people jump on and start playing. Will this change the developers' minds? Unlikely, but let's try and make something happen. Why not, huh? Go download it, go start playing. It's great, worth the fun, worth the experience for the next month while it's still there. And I'd also love to know if you've even ever heard of this game. Did it completely fly under the radar where you live? Can you even play it in your country? Sad to see this one go. Let's make the next month count, I guess. And if you like Star Wars mobile games, then I'd really recommend watching this video here, because this is one of the best, most underappreciated Star Wars mobile games of all time, and one of the only games which allows you to execute Order 66 and kill Jedi. That's linked here.
Execute Order 60.
And also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and join my Discord for lots more Star Wars gaming, news, updates, talk, and everything else. And thanks for watching this. My name's Andrew. I'll catch you soon.
Stay bombastic.